Hi everyone, this is Naveen. I am welcoming you all to Sadhana's Naveen's Science Academy. Today, in this class, we will discuss about chemical equations. What is chemical equation? Balancing of chemical equation. We will learn in this class. First, we come to know that what is chemical equation. What is chemical equation? You know that if you burn anything, we get a black smoke and ash. Burning of carbon gives a carbon dioxide and ash. It is orally we can express our observations, but written form of chemical reaction is called chemical equation. Chemical equation is nothing but a symbolic representation of chemical reaction. Did you understood what is chemical equation? It is a symbolic representation of chemical reaction using symbol, sign, alphabet, etc. That's it. Very easy. What is chemical equation? It is a symbolic representation of chemical reaction using symbol. Symbol is nothing but plus, minus, upward arrow, downward arrow, sign, alphabets, etc. It is the definition of chemical equation. Chemical equation is of two types: unbalanced chemical equation and balanced chemical equation. Chemical equation is of two types. That is unbalanced chemical equation and balanced chemical equation. Unbalanced chemical equation is also called skeletal equation. Unbalanced equation is called skeletal equation. Example, when I burn a carbon, we get a carbon dioxide. Here C is the carbon, O2 is the oxygen, gives CO2. This is a skeleton equation. It was not balanced. It was not balanced. According to conservation of mass, according to law of conservation of mass, mass can neither be created nor be destroyed, but it can be converted from one form to another form. A 1 liter of water, if we distribute, either it may be half liter, or it may be quarter or 75%. Like that, matter cannot be created, cannot be destroyed, but it can be converted from one form to another on this basis. Which basis? Law of conservation of mass. On the basis of law of conservation of mass, we need to balance the equation. Chemical equation is balanced on the basis of law of conservation of mass. In the chemical equation, already I told you that there are two types: unbalanced chemical equation and balanced chemical equation. Any doubt? In the chemical equation, before the arrow, what we write, they are called reactant. And what we write after the arrow are called products. Is it clear? In the chemical equation, if you write upward arrow, that is gas. Gas is evolved. If you write downward arrow, precipitate. If you write AQ, aqueous, liquid type of solution. S means solid. L means liquid. G means gas. If you write anything on the arrow, heat, 296 Celsius, that means the reaction is conducted in the 296 Kelvin. If you write a pressure, it is under the pressure. These are all the symbols, signs we used while writing the chemical equation. Any doubt in the chemical equation? Chemical equation is nothing but a symbolic representation of chemical reaction using the symbol, sign, alphabet. There are two types of chemical equation, balanced and unbalanced equation. Chemical equation written on the basis of law of conservation of mass. Next topic is balancing of chemical equation. Balancing of chemical equations. I already told you that matter can neither be created nor be destroyed. Atom can neither be created nor be destroyed, but it can be converted from one form to another form. On that law, we should balance the chemical equation. Now I will teach you how to balance the chemical equation. There are some steps. First step is we have to count. We have to count number of atoms. We have to count number of atoms on both reactants and products side. First rule, while writing the balancing of chemical equation, we must count the atoms present in both LHS and RHS, that is reactant side as well as product side. Second one, we should not use fractions, that is of quarter. We should not use fractions, decimals, 0.1, 0.2, we should not use. Third one, try to write the whole numbers. Try to write the whole numbers. Any doubt? These are the three important one. And fourth one, don't change the original equation. Only you can add coefficients. That means according to your wish, don't change the given question. You must only play with the numbers. Don't alter the original equation. These are all the important notes while balancing the chemical equation. Now I will teach you. First one is Zn plus HCl gives ZnCl2 plus H2. Divide the equation into two parts, LHS and RHS. Write the atoms Zn. How many Zns are here? 1. How many H? 1. How many chlorine? 1. Count all the atoms present in the reactant side. In the same Zn, how many are there? 1. Chlorine, how many are there? 2. Hydrogen, how many are there? 2. Is it balanced? Here look at 1, 1, 1. Here look at here 1, 2, 2. Zn balanced. No need of changing. So what we have to do now? We have to convert the H into 2. Chlorine into 2. That means multiply the H with the 2. Chlorine with the 2. That means you write the original equation Zn plus 2HCl. Look at here. 2 I am multiplying. 2HCl gives ZnCl2 plus H2. Is I am altering the equation? Original equation was as it is. Only I was writing the number before the HCl because to balance. How many hydrogen here? 2 hydrogen. How many hydrogen here? 2 hydrogen. Both are balanced. How many chlorine here? 2 chlorine. How many chlorine here? 2 chlorine. Both are balanced. Now look at 1, 2, 2, 1, 2, 2. It is balanced. Is it clear? Before balancing the equation, we need to count the numbers. After that, we have to compare. According to the which one is more, according to that we have to be balance the remaining one on the basis of law of conservation of mass. Next example, KClO3. KClO3 gives KCl plus O2. KClO3 gives KCl plus O2. Now what we have to do? We have to count. How many K here? 1. How many chlorine here? 1. How many oxygen here? 3. Here how many potassium here? 1. How many chlorine here? 1. How many oxygen here? 2. Is it balanced? Look at 113, 112. It is not possible. So what we have to do? We have to put 2, multiply K with the 2. So you place 2 here. 2, then it will become 2 KCl, 2 Cl, 6 oxygen. Multiply with the 2, it becomes 2. It becomes 6 to 2. Now same easy. 2, 2, 3. Multiply the KCl with 2. Oxygen with 3. The correct answer is 2 KClO3 gives 2 KCl plus 3 O2. Look at now. 2K, 2Cl, 6 oxygen. 2K, 2Cl, 6 oxygen. It was balanced. Is it clear? This is the balanced equation. This is unbalanced equation. Next example. H2 plus O2 gives H2O. H2 plus O2 gives H2O. Now first step is how many H? 2H. How many oxygen? 2 oxygen. In this side how many H? 2 hydrogen. How many oxygen? 1 oxygen. Is it balanced? No. So what we must do now? HS was balanced. This side oxygen was balanced. So we need to change the oxygen into 2. Multiply this side 2. Multiply this side 2. So what it is? 2 oxygen plus hydrogen becomes 4. Now put here 2. So correct one is 2H2 plus O2 gives 2H2O. How many hydrogen? 4 hydrogen now. 2 oxygen. 4 hydrogen, 2 oxygen. 4 hydrogen, 2 oxygen. It is balanced. Now one more example. Mg plus O2 gives MgO. Mg plus O2 gives MgO. How many Mg? Magnesium is 1. How many oxygen? 2. That said, how many Mg? 1. How many oxygen? 1. Is it balanced? No. So what we have to do now? Here we have to put 2. If we put 2 here, magnesium becomes 2, oxygen becomes 2. Now it is easy. Oxygen already 2. Put magnesium here in front of magnesium 2. Now balanced equation is 2Mg plus O2 gives 2MgO. Now did you understood how to balance? Counting the atoms according to the reactants, according to the products, we need to balance by altering the coefficients. Any doubt? Next example I have written in the book. So using book I will write to solve you. C3H8 plus O2 gives CO2 plus H2O. CO2 plus H2O. Count the number. How many C? 3. How many H? 8. How many oxygen? 2. Clear? Here how many carbons? 1. How many oxygen? 2 plus 1, 3. How many hydrogen? 2. Is it balanced? No. Now we have to change carbon into 3. We have to change carbon into 3. What we have to do now? Multiply the carbon with 3. 3CO2. Now before the arrow C3 balanced. Now 3 balanced. Now oxygen becomes 3 2s are 6 oxygen. 6 plus 1, 7 oxygen. It is not possible. It is not possible. So what we have to do now? Place the 4 oxygen. Here 4. Place the 4 here. If you place the 4, hydrogen becomes 8. Hydrogen becomes 8. Hydrogen balanced. Now we need to balance oxygen. We need to balance oxygen. Correct? We need to balance oxygen, right? 5O2. 5 2s are 10. 5 2s are 10. Look at here already 6 oxygen plus 4 oxygen becomes 10. 5 2s are 10. Here 3 2s are 6 plus 4 is equal to 10. Balanced. Counting the number and balancing. Any doubt? Next example. Example Fe2O3 plus Al gives Fe plus Al2O3. Count. How many Fe here? 2. How many oxygen here? 3. How many Al here? 1. This side Fe 1, Al 2, oxygen 3. Oxygen was balanced, but remaining 2 are not balanced. Correct? Remaining 2 are not balanced. So what we have to do here? Fe we have to make into 2. Fe we have to make into 2. Multiply the Fe with 2 plus Al2O3. Correct? Now Fe becomes 2. Fe becomes 2. Iron balanced, oxygen balanced. Then what we have to balance? Aluminium. Put 2 in front of Al. Put 2 in front of Al. Correct? Then what will be the answer? Correct answer. Fe2O3. Look at 2Al, 2Al. 3 oxygen, 3 oxygen. 2Fe, 2Fe. It was balanced. Clear? Next, last one of today's class. Na plus H2O gives NaOH plus H2. Na plus H2O gives NaOH plus H2. Count the numbers. Na how much? 1. Hydrogen how much? 2. Oxygen how much? 1. Na 1. Oxygen 1. Hydrogen 3. 1 plus 2 3. Is it balanced? Sodium balanced. Oxygen balanced, but hydrogen was not balanced. Now what we have to do? We have to balance the hydrogen. Very simple one. Put 2 here. Multiply the Na with 2. So look at 2 NaOH. 2 NaOH. 2 NaOH means what happens here? Sodium becomes 2. Oxygen becomes 2. Hydrogen becomes 6. Here 2. Sorry. Hydrogen becomes 6. Here 2 plus 2, 4 now. 3. Now it present 2 plus 2, 4. 2 NaOH plus hydrogen. This side, what you have to write? 2 multiply with 2, 2 Na. Sodium balanced. Now hydrogen how much? You have to multiply with 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 plus 2, 4. Balanced. Now what we must do? Oxygen multiply with the 2. 2H2O. It is balanced equation. So 242, 242. It is balanced. So far in the 6 classes we have discussed the chemical equation and reaction lesson. My dear students, take your textbook, go through each and every paragraph, activities. After listening my class, you will feel that lesson easy and thoroughly prepare each and every activities, each and every paragraph. Thank you. Please share and subscribe.